Hello golfers, Jess Frank coming to you from the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel. Today I've got an awesome topic for you, how to help you tilt better. And this is what all the greatest players in the world have in common. They all tilt. So let me show you today how to tilt, how to make it easy to tilt, and how it can affect you and help you play better golf. So you got to remember, we're always playing to the side of the ball with the ball down on the ground. So our first tilt is how we set up to the ball. So we're tilted to the ball. So that's number one. You're always going to have a tilt because you're always, so from your upper body, you're never just going to kind of sit here and just squat to the ball. You're always going to be tilted, playing from a tilted angle to the ball. You got to remember as well, your clubs are tilted, playing on a tilted angle. You're playing on a tilted angle, a tilted circle around your body. You're not playing on a straight line. So there's a lot of different tilts in the game of golf without you even, swinging a golf club yet. So you got to remember that. You play with tilted clubs, you play with angled clubs, you played from the side of the ball, so you're playing on a tilted angle, and you're going to swing your club around, and you're going to tilt your shoulders on the backswing and on the downswing. And so you're going to do this, and if you tilt your shoulders, what tilting does for you, it adds, what it really does for you, it adds an extra lever to your body. So side bending and tilting left and right adds a extra lever, what we always like to call the catapult. That's how you start to hit the ball really, really far. It's not trying to just swing your arms and trying to do that really, really far, or, trying to hit the ball really, really far. Trying to hit, it's just swing your arms. So, that's part of power. That's a big part of power. But the real secret to power is how you tilt your body in the swing. That also allows you to stay centered, okay? People who don't tilt, they usually go and shift their body to the right. Now they have level shoulders and they're not inclined to the ground anymore. So remember, when we tilt, we're staying inclined to the ground, and that's going to allow us to hit down and out at the ball, which is going to give us a higher shot. So if I go ahead and hit a shot here, so I'm going to tilt my left shoulder to the ball and swing back through. So I'm not only tilting my left shoulder, I'm also tilting my right shoulder back through. Okay, so not only, there's so many different parts of your body that you're tilting too. You got to remember this. You have also neck tilt. I've talked about that in my other videos. I'm tilting my neck. One of my best secret golf lessons I like to give is, not only am I tilting my shoulders, but I'm tilting my neck and I'm listening to the ball on my backswing. That's something that's really, really important. Try that the next time you go out. If you try that the next time you go out, I promise you, you're going to hit the ball better. Because so many people, when they swing, they keep their eyes so level to the ground because they're told, keep your eye on the ball, and then all of a sudden they start shifting to the right. I see this time and time again with golf lessons that come see me here at Deer Creek Golf Club, which, by the way, is an awesome place to play. So if you get a chance here in Deerfield Beach, Florida, play Deer Creek Golf Club. So that's what we're talking about, is tilting, how tilting can help you. And again, one of my favorite drills, even without a club, is if I go ahead, I sit up here, tilt my left shoulder down and take my left arm across my hips here, you can see is that now I've tilted my shoulders, okay? So many people they're tilting too much this way. So you got to see, as I tilt and go around, you can see is that my left shoulder is coming down and across under my chin. So down and across and under the chin gives you that shoulder tilt, and then on the way back through gives you the shoulder tilt. So now that's a great way to work on your swing and on your tilts. The other way too is put a club across your shoulders. Tilt the left shoulder to the ground. So you're not just tilting to the left, you're tilting across. So it's down and across. So you can see that now I've got a much bigger turn. So by tilting, I'm making a much bigger shoulder turn. So you have to remember that. Turning, you already turn enough. Don't turn, only tilt. And I have a I have a video called All Tilt No Turn as well. So got a bunch of videos on my channel here that you can take a look at, all about tilting. This previous video I put out about extending, that fits right in. Remember, extending, tilting, and turning. These are the three ways your body moves in the golf swing. So again, we're going to talk about tilting. I'll give you a down the line version here. So as I go back, you can see my left shoulder go down. I do this little drill here, you can see how my left shoulder goes down. So not only when I'm tilting, what also happens when I tilt, my right leg goes longer, my left knee bends, my right knee goes longer, my right leg goes longer. So by tilting, that automatically does that for me. If I don't tilt, if I just turn my shoulders, you can see how I don't have any change, and my knees stay the same flex. So my knees don't change flex. So by tilting my shoulder, okay, that also helps me lengthen my leg here as well. So I'm not just kind of straightening my leg, I'm tilting, and you can see that this angle in my body here. So I'm going to tilt this way here. So that's super important for you to do. Tilting is huge for you. So I'm going to go ahead and hit another shot, and I'm going to maximize my tilt. I'm going to try to tilt as much as I possibly can in my backswing. So not only I'm not going to just tilt to the left, I'm going to tilt my shoulder as much as I can down to the ball. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I definitely hit the ground. So for people that are struggling with hitting the ball or hitting the ground and topping, they need to tilt more. So I hit the ground a little heavy there actually, so which is great. So now I know I'm going to tilt more. So I really hit that solid there. I mean, that's about as good as I could hit a golf ball right there. Really solid, straight, right out of the center of the club face. So if you're a golfer who hits a lot of thin shots, it's most likely because you're turning your shoulders too level. So if you want to hit the ball, that one I actually took a little too much turf on the previous shot because I tilted as much as I could, but I didn't extend back through. So there was another piece I was missing. So it's good to see. So we're going to do that again. I'm going to tilt as much as I can. Okay. So again, if I just go, here's another way to do it as well. I hold the club up in front of me, I tilt my shoulder to the left, and then I go across my body. You can see how far I've traveled with my left arm, and you can see the tilt here. So this is a great drill for people. Tilt to the left, go back through. So not only am I doing it with the tilt of my left ear to the ground, now as I go back through, my right ear goes to the ground. So I'm listening to the ball in the backswing with my left ear. I'm listening to the ball on the ground with my right ear. You see I have major tilt going on there. I've got tilt going both ways. So what the best players in the world do, watch them this week at the Masters, see what they do. They all tilt. So we're going to listen to the ball in the backswing with the left ear. I'm going to listen to the ball on the downswing with the right ear. Tilting. Okay. Pretty solid right there. We're going to hit another one. Try that again. Pretty good right there. So, you know, decent shots right there. Pretty straight. Not a lot of curve on the ball. Good height. And a good way to hit the ball solid. So for sure what we want to do, again, tilting your shoulders, super important. Not only am I tilting my shoulders to the left on the downswing, I also have the turn going on there. So you can see how I blend that together. So it keeps me very centered when I do that. I can also split my hands apart here, tilt that way, tilt. So you can see that. Really important, really important. So tilt on the backswing, tilt on the downswing, backswing, downswing. I'm also listening to the ball with my right ear as I go through. If you watch Annika Sorenstam, David Duval, Henrik Stenson, these are just a couple players that do that really, really well. And so I like to see that in my golfers, especially the ones who have been told to keep their head down for that long. So again, we're going to tilt both ways. About as solid as I could hit a golf ball right there. Straight, high, far, solid 8-iron. And also, I'm also making marks higher on the face here. So one of the things I see with a lot of golfers is that, you know, they're not getting the ball high enough in the air. Well, what's happening is they're hitting the ball with the bottom grooves. So they're actually hitting the ball down here. So you could see the mark, you could see that mark on my club face, how high it is. Look at where I hit the golf ball. I hit the golf ball, I always like to tell people, I'm hitting the golf ball 8 grooves up. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 grooves up, you can see how high I hit the ball. Most people are only hitting the ball down here, very low, either on the first groove or below the first groove. So you can never access the loft on the club if you keep hitting it really on the bottom of the club. You have to hit the ball high on the face to access the loft. I think a lot of people miss that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one more. Remember, we're gonna be tilting. So that's kind of like a bonus. That's an added bonus for you to tell you where you hit the ball on the club face. But tilting helps you do that, because people who don't tilt, their bottom of their swing usually moves too far back behind the ball, so they're always sweeping up on the ball, and so they're always catching it on the bottom of the club. So we'll go ahead, we'll do that tilt again. Here we go, tilt. Geez, I wish I could hit the ball that solid every time, because that would make the game a lot of fun. But I'm tilting, so you got to remember that. I can come out here, not practice for a while, and know that I can go out and play golf right away. I don't hit a lot of balls, I don't practice a lot, and all I'm doing is I know by tilting my body, by tilting my shoulders, that gives so many good things, puts so many good things in your swing. And that's the one thing that I learned, and what really, really attracted me to S&T is because that enabled me to cue me to be able to always hit the ball really solid. And I'm always able to go back and hit the ball, because I know if I do the correct tilt, if I get the tilts right, I can play golf and I can hit the ball. Once my tilts go off, then I know I'm gonna miss the ball. I'm not gonna hit it as straight or as far. So I'm always gonna get the tilt. So again, pretty solid right there. So hope you enjoyed this video about tilting. I really enjoy helping all the people out there. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Subscribing to my channel goes a long way to helping me bring you guys content on a weekly basis to help you play better golf. So please subscribe, please turn on your notifications. Also, please leave comments of what you'd like to hear and what you'd like to see on my channel. I'm really happy to help. And I also offer online lessons, so you can look on my website at jessfrankgolf.com. It's in the description below. I'd also like to thank my friend Ara from A&T Cleaners. If you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, he delivers dry cleaning. He picks up and delivers your dry cleaning. So great guy. Again, check it out in the description below. But again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.